Hello everyone, and today we're here in another video of ZZ Shazam, and the title screen takes forever to load. But anyway, we have a rocket already ready to launch, and it's counting down right now, so it's like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it has launched. So this here I haven't showed the build because this video would probably be more than 27 minutes, but this what I'm saying is like this is a rocket I already launched. The reason because it's a gravity assist rocket. If you didn't read the title or the thumbnail, we're doing gravity assists to get to Jool, and it's mostly gravity assist to Jool basically. So if you want to see how this ends and if we actually do make it to Jool, please continue watching and just see how it goes. Just hope that none of this crap dies, and there's gonna be a lot of gravity assists on the way. So please stick around if you want to enjoy them, and it's actually pretty cool passing by them. And yeah, it's just awesome seeing passing by planets for gravity assists. But anyway, if you want to watch the shorter version, I'll probably publish that like a week later, I'd say. So it's like only 7 minutes, not 27 minutes, so like 20 minutes shorter if you want to. If you don't want to watch this whole commentary version, but I like the commentary version, it's better sometimes. So just hopefully keep watching. And anyway, we have just separated from the SRBs, if you have saw it, and we're at a 45-degree angle with about 900 meters per second until to be ready to go. And we have passed the thick part of the atmosphere and going to the thin part right now, the upper atmosphere I call it. And I'm just gonna go up and up and up. And also, I didn't mention this before, but we have a probe core, and we're not a person, because I mean I was trying to make it back, but I kind of did an accidental gravity assist, and I had no idea what the purpose of this mission was. It was to get to Jool and come back. I guess it does count as coming back. I mean, I don't know how I counted, but I'm just gonna say came back safe, okay? But anyway, we are just going up right now, and we have got our apoapsis to like 80 kilometers, about 79 kilometers, and we're about to start right now. So we're starting our burn about right now, and we have just started our circularization burn, and this will be a pretty quick burn because we have a pretty good orbit, and we have just finished our orbit. So now we'll just set Eve as our but I forgot to set I forgot to do a whole Eve transfer window, so I have to wait for one. So as you see there, I was just going back and had to get one. But anyway, we'll separate, and I see there it's separated kind of weird. But anyway, since we have separated, we can now detach the the fairing and get our Eve transfer window there. And I see there it was not like we had to get just low enough, and I see there we're just lowered enough, so we got our even counter. But we're gonna fix that up because I did not like how this even counter, like what I'm saying, like I did not like how this even counter was, and how much angle it had. So I changed it actually, so it's not gonna be just what is it? Can I say it's not gonna be sorry there, but it's not gonna be tilted, because I see there I had to use a lot of normal, anti-normal to get there, which is not what I kind of like, because I just don't like using normal, anti-normal really to get on counters. So I see them when I time warp to the maneuver node, you'll see here soon it requires a lot of using the normal, anti-normal. So I had to delete that maneuver node and create a new one, which is like, I mean, I realized that I couldn't just get to Eve in one burn since I'm kind of tilted for some reason. I don't know if Eve was tilted or if it was me that was tilted, so I just decided that later on in the mission I'd create a new maneuver node to get to Eve. So that's what I decided, and this would get a gravity assist far out to Dune's orbit, which will help us, as you see there in the screen right now. But anyway, we have got our maneuver plans where we get ready to burn, and we're gonna start about now. Like, not yet, but like we have started 3, 2, 1 now, and we're gonna try using as much fuel as we can. This at the end we end up with. Okay, I'm not. So you have to watch. You have to watch if you want to know how much, because I tell too much secrets right away. But anyway, we have separated from the Rhino engine, and now we're doing our third stage, which will do most of our gravity assists to get to Jool. And I see that we have actually escaped the curbing system, and we have just got to Eve. Like we're not with our encounter, but we just need to fix it a little bit. Now I see there a perfect encounter there with our maneuver node, and this will be our first gravity assist, because to get to Jool, it's usually this gravity assist called Eve Kerbin, which means you first have to go to Eve to go to, like, first you need to go to Eve till you get your first gravity boost, and then you need to go to Kerbin for your farther one that will slingshot you to Dress, then the third one from Kerbin to slingshot you to Jool. Because I'd say the most gravity assisted planets are Eve, Kerbin, and Jool, because They have pretty big gravity as well, which helps with the gravity assist. So anyway, right now we're gonna start our maneuver, which I kind of totally messed up because I see there I wasn't on the thing, so I kind of messed up. But I did get encounter, so we'll have to do another maneuver node to open it up. Like when I mean open it up, like get our gravity assist. So I see there this will slingshot us to Duna, and that should help us with our gravity assist to get to Jool. And I remember once I used gravity assists, just used 2 gravity assists to get the Jool, and that was lucky. I used one from Eve to get to near Drez, and I used one from Kerbin to get I used one from Kerbin to get all the way to Jool, and that was actually pretty lucky. Just 2 gravity assists. Usually you need 3. But anyway, right now we have just entered Eve's sphere of influence, and now we're in Eve's awesome atmosphere. Now we're just gonna do our gravity assist 1 and slingshot right past it, and there's our first gravity assist done. I'd say it's a pretty successful one because that one's pretty big. Sometimes Eve gravity assist can be big, or sometimes it can be low. So they could be both sometimes, but I just like usually they're low, but a lot of the times, like the lucky time I did it here, it was high. So, but anyway, right now we're just getting our Kerbin gravity assist, which will slingshot us all the way to Drez's orbit. As you see there in the maneuver node maker, it says all the way to Drez's orbit, only 328 kilometers from the surface. So we'll just time warp to it and just make sure to be on the maneuver node, and like what I did last time, which was miss it totally and had to redo the whole maneuver node. But anyway, we're just gonna start the burn about right now. Like no, not right now, but like soon, like in a minute in my time, but like in a few seconds our time. So 3, 2, 1, go. And this one will slingshot us all the way to Drez, like I told you before. And this one will actually be pretty cool because I like how gravity assist worked. I mean, I don't know how I learned them, but they work pretty fascinating. And I see there, I didn't see the orbit line, so I thought I made a mistake, but it's just because we were crashing into Kerbin. But then we fixed it. I see I'm just gonna move it to 228 kilometers, and there's our second gravity assist. That slingshot us to Drez, and as you see there, we're gonna enter Kerbin's sphere of influence for a second time today, as we've been it all right from slingshotting, like from our escape burn and our gravity assist tune, and going right past it. So I'm into the video already, just doing 2 gravity assists. I mean, it did take some time to get the gravity assist right, but this next gravity assist, it was actually pretty easy to get these 3 encounters. First of all, you need the first time Eve transfer window, and then it's usually luck to get your next 2 encounters and your Jool encounter if you're trying to do something like this. So I got pretty lucky. But anyway, right now we got our 3rd Kerbin encounter. We're just fixing it right now. I'm trying to make sure everything's in place and make sure it's slingshots it all the way to Jool. And I see there, it works actually. If you look there in the map screen, yep, look at that, all the way to Jool. That's actually, I like the power of guys just because it can help you get to faraway places. I mean, if we did another Kerbin gravity assist that would slingshot us farther away, it could get us farther. It could even eject us out of the solar system, the Kerbal system. Because I think the star of this is called Kerbal, unlike other, like this, like our is called the sun, and others are called like DX something. But here it's called Kerbal, I think they call it. But anyway, there's our maneuver node line, and we're just gonna use this assist to get to just fix it, and then after that we'll just turn it around, and then this gravity assist should get us all the way to Jool. And as you see here, look at that, all the way to Jool, and this one is only gonna be about 200 kilometers away from the surface, so that's pretty good for a gravity assist like that. So now we're just gonna time warp and use the maximum time warp I can. And one thing I've been curious about is that you've seen the KSP2, they have this thing called 10 million time warp. The maximum is like what the maximum is 10 million, but there's one that's called 100 million, and I don't know, it says it's blocked. You can't use it even if you're in the outer solar system. I don't know why you can't use it, if it's just it's part of the update, or like it's gonna be in a future update, like maybe for science or something like that. But now anyway, right now we have just passed Kerbin, if you saw that, and now we'll just have to wait for a Jool transfer window. We can't get Jool transfer window. We have to wait for a Jool encounter because we weren't in a perfect Jool transfer window, so we'll just have to wait, which will take this mission a lot of years. Well, not a lot of years, but like a lot of time basically. So I just skipped ahead until I did get the Jool encounter, as you see there, and we're just gonna fix it now because I mean I didn't want to show because it did take forever to get the Jool encounter, if I didn't tell you that, but it did take forever. But anyway, right there is our Jool encounter line showing, and we're gonna try to get to the orbit as Tylo because it didn't work eventually, but my plan was to get an encounter of Tylo, which did not work. I don't know why, but like the orbits line, like not the orbit, the encounter nodes weren't showing in Tylo, and I couldn't just see it. Like maybe it was a glitch, like how other times work, like the dress mission where it didn't show my orbit lines, or the other missions, but it was probably just a glitch, I'd say. But anyway, right now we're just gonna skip and just pretend we got a Tylo encounter, and I guess we'll burn most of the way because we have 4,000 meters per second Delta V, and also I also separated from the third stage because we don't need it anymore because it only had like 30 meters per second of Delta V, which was not really a lot, so we had to use the rest of this. So right now I'm doing a maneuver that will get us all the way to Tylo, but here I was still trying to see if it worked, but it wasn't working. My encounter nodes weren't getting aligned for some reason. I don't know what was wrong. It said it was gonna be close, but it wasn't. Like, I don't know. This happened to me a lot of times this Jool mission. Is there a glitch in Jool? I mean, this is actually the second time, because my first time was actually a cheat when I was doing my Elu mission, which was what we were doing is we were going to Elu and I got Jool and Elu encounter. So, but the Jool encounter was far away, so I couldn't really see it. But anyway, right here, I'm doing the same thing as I did for my Jool 5 mission in KSP2, which we're going to use a Val encounter to help us. But, like, yeah, here, I got my maneuver mode to go to a Val encounter, and this will slow us down. Not fully to get into a stable orbit, but, like, just enough to just slow us down, and so it doesn't cost us a lot of fuel. And for some reason, it says that I was out of electric charge, so, and I wasn't covered by Jool. I don't know what, so since I think this was another glitch, so I just decided to turn on infinite electricity because it wasn't my fault this was happening. I don't know why this was happening. But anyway, right there we got our Val encounter, and this will slow us down significantly. And right now I'm just getting my new maneuver node that will slow us down enough to get, like, it'll just do a capture burn, like usually, like going to Duna and other stuff. And as I see there, everything seems to be going good. And now we're just gonna time warp all the way to Jool, and I see there, going to Jool is actually pretty glitchy for me. I don't know why. Maybe because Jool is so big and has so many moons. And anyway, there's our first planet of the Jool 5 mission, Val. And I just passed its icy surface, what people call the Mrs. Dawn lost cousin. But anyway, we're starting our burn now, which will take some time. And we're just this is actually gonna be pretty quick. I didn't use any time warp to do this, so it was actually a pretty quick burn. So, and it didn't cost a lot since we did that Val gravity assist. And I tried getting encounter with the pole, but it did not really work. So, I had to just wait. And actually, I'm pretty happy because right now we're doing the inner Jool system, which is basically Lathe, Val, and Tylo. Then we're gonna do the outer solar system, which is Bop and Pole. So that's what our plan is gonna be for this Jool 5 mission. And now we're in the Julian system. We can now think about going to different planets, like Val. Well, we already visited Val, but like Lathe and Tylo, planets like that. But anyway, right here, if you see, this glitch is affecting me again because I can't go. It says I'm 4 kilometers away from the surface, but that should be an encounter, right? But it says it's not. I don't know what's happening there. Like, it's just there's something broken with the maneuver node right now. I don't know what's happening, but I realize how to fix that. I just have to easily time warp, and it'll say I got encounter, and I see there, yeah, I have a collision course with Tylo. So now we're just gonna go fix this Tylo encounter, which will gas a Lathe encounter, so that'll be 2 easy encounters, and plus they're both the pretty easy planets to encounter. The inner Jool system is the easiest place to encounter because they're inner and they're pretty big planets. Like Bop and Pole are pretty hard to encounter because they're small, have little they have little sphere influences, and they're pretty tilted. So, but anyway, you see there, Tylo passed by, and I was too careless with the time warp, and I kind of just passed it right away. So I don't know why I did there, but right now I'm thinking of trying to get ready to go to Pole, but it's not really working here. So I decided to just go. Well, I was trying to get one ready for Bop, but it wasn't working, so I had to just go back to what my original plan was, to get to Tylo's orbit, so I could maybe use it to eject me to like a Pole orbit. So that's what I was gonna do. I was just still trying to think what I'd do, and then I saw that there I could do it like right there. So I'm still thinking what my Lathe encounter. I mean, Lathe has such a big gravity well that it's pretty easy to eject something out of the Jool system. I keep wanting to say solar system, even though it's the Jool system. And so right now I'm still deciding. It takes me forever to decide what to do, and I just decide to do a maneuver that'll get me to Tylo's orbit, and that'll seem pretty reasonable to me. So we'll just get that ready, and I see there we have got our burn, and we're starting to go up. Our Jool apoapsis will reach Lathe's orbital height, and now I'll just time warp to Lathe, and I see there we'll pass by it like way too fast, as you see there. But you did see it, right? And you did see me at the encounter, so there's proof. But like, Maybe I should have just maybe gone a little too fast. I should have just maybe slowed down a little bit, because this happened to me the same battle. I had to slow down the speed. But anyway, right now I got a title encounter, which was pretty lucky actually. But now we're just gonna try to think about going to pull, and we can use title encounter to go to pull's orbital height and save a lot of fuel. Which is actually pretty good, because we want to save as much fuel as we can in this mission. And so right now we're just trying to get to the maneuver node, and I see there we have passed it, and there's our gravity assist number 7 according to what I think. So it's the gravity assist number 7, and I see here I'm trying to get encounter, so I'm just realizing I have to maybe do a few orbits to get until I get the encounter. And I see there 2A and 2B are lined, and they give us an encounter to pull, which is actually pretty cool, because that was a pretty fast encounter actually. So I'll say the hardest place to encounter in the whole Julian system is Bop, because it's very tilted and has such small sphere of influence. SOI, I'll just say. But anyway, we got that maneuver ready to fix our inclination, and to actually get close to the pole, so we can see how cool it is up close. Now we're just doing our burn, and we have got, well, I kind of overshot actually. I didn't realize I overshot there, probably because I was burning the wrong way, or there was a kind of glitch. I forgot why that happened, and also I just don't know why. And anyway, I realized it took me 2 days to do this mission, because one day I kind of got bored to do this mission and wanted to do something else. And then the second day I realized I needed to finish this mission so I could finish it quickly. But anyway, right now we have got our pull encounter, and I kind of overshot it, so we're just going to do a pro grade. And our rest of the maneuvers to just lower it and help it. But I realized we can't do that all alone, so we have to do some separate burns, another maneuver, our third maneuver just to get to pull. Which is kind of annoying, because I want to do this mission quickly as possible, but it's not really working anymore. So, but here I decided to lower the throttle, and this time it actually worked. So we're actually doing pretty good progress. And for some reason, it's shaking. I don't know why it's shaking, but anyway, 12 kilometers from the surface of the pole. So now I'll just time warp up to pole's SOI, and I see here pole will be coming up. As you see there, the very bright, ugly planet that looks. Okay, I don't know how to describe what it looks like, but it's pretty ugly. It's more uglier than it is in KSP. 1, which I don't know why they're making it like this, but it just looks so weird. But anyway, this Bop encounter will be pretty easy actually. We'll just have to do a big tilt to get it to it, and then another big tilt to get to it again, and then some more prograde and retrograde, and we should get our Bop encounter, as you see there. And now we'll just try to get as close as we can, and I couldn't get as close as we can, so we have to just stick with that as close as we can. So now we'll just do our maneuver node, which will be one of the most, third most expensive burn if you count the what is it called, the capture burn and the escape burn. So that's gonna be one of the most expensive burns. And I know there's more efficient ways to maybe get to Bop, like using a tidal gravity assist or lathe, but I just decided to do this way because I have a lot of fuel, and there's no people on it. So anyway, it's here. I made a big mistake and I passed pull way too fast, so we'll just say I did it, but you did see me at the encounter, so you should believe me. But anyway, all the phases of the mission are done. Now we can just think about going back to Kerbin, because we visited every planet, and I don't want to crash into Jool like we did in our Jool 5 mission in KSP 1. So I'm now just thinking what to do right now, and I'm thinking maybe to get maneuver ready to go home, which this one will cost me 1,182 meters per second. But that will help because I can do a tidal gravity assist to jack me out. But you'll see what happens. So just stick around if you see we do a gravity assist, or we just not do it, guys. So we just what's the word? We just use our engines to burn out of the sphere of influence. And here I got a maneuver node that'll give me 2 tidal encounters, one just to slow me down and one to eject me. So this one will just slow me down, but this one is to eject me out. So I see here, this one will be one of them, but it won't show the other maneuver node, so I'll have to fine tune it when we get this maneuver node. So we'll just get closer to it and check out the view from the spacecraft view, which is actually pretty cool because we see Jool there in the distance with all its planets orbiting it. There's time a little faster. And this one will be our gravity assist 9, I'm pretty sure. Let's see, is it gravity assist 9? I forgot what I wrote. No, it's gravity assist 10. So gravity assist 10 there. And now this one got us to low orbit, but we could do a little 47 meters per second burn to eject us, as you see there. But we're not gonna use it to eject us. We're gonna use it to put us to a high orbit of Jool, and then we're gonna use it again to get out of Jool. But that doesn't go the way I planned it, if I remember. But like, I'll just have to watch the video myself to see what happens, because I'm watching it right now, seeing what happens. And as you see there, I'm scaring around my tidal encounter because It's a pretty cheap burn, just 75 meters per second, right? So we'll just do that quick burn, and I see there, just fix it, and there we'll get a high Jool, apoapsis. So now we'll just get down to Jool's. We'll just get down and get that gravity assist done with. This is gravity assist 11, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, gravity assist 11, and we'll just escape from it again. And now we are just gonna try to wait for another talent gravity assist that will eject me. And here, I should just ejected when I got the chance to, because I couldn't do it. It would either eject me out of the whole solar system or the Kerbal system, or it wouldn't be far enough. So I should have just done it when I could have. So this part, I basically literally spent like, well, here it was 3 minutes, but there it was 10 minutes just to do this part. So, and it just took me a long time just to get that part done. So I was just thinking maybe just doing a mirror myself, but I realized I couldn't do that because then it ejected me too, because we're facing the prograde marker, not the retrograde. We need to do the retrograde marker if we want to escape Jool. So I was pretty done with that decision, so I'm deciding to do just a few orbits to see if we could get a talent counter. But this is one I didn't realize what we couldn't have done it, but it's pretty cool seeing us orbit there. And I see there, I'm just trying to do a Tylone counter there, which is not working, but like, let's try here. And I see I do get a Tylone counter, but this one doesn't eject me the way I wanted to. It just ejects me out of the Kerbal system. And I see there, I forgot to switch the Jool, and I see I'm just still orbiting it like forever and ever. But here I'm trying to do another one, but this time's not working, so I just do that. No, I don't want to. And I think in this one, no, not this one, it's the next one. So after I try to do this, try to get another tile gravity assist, I do get one, and this one is not the one I hope for, because this one also ejects me out of the Kerbal system, which is not what I want. So here, I think I'm pretty sure that I just decided to like burn myself out. Like, what I mean burn myself, I just decide to like just leave, just use my engine again, no gravity assist, but we use gravity assist to slow down. So here I decide just to do a maneuver that will escape us to Kerbin's orbital line, which will, this is not going to be pretty expensive, only 732 meters per second, right? Especially since we use the tidal gravity just to eject us to a high orbit, right? So we'll just put it up there, and the solar panel reflecting some light on me right now. And we'll just start our burn right now, and as you see there, everything seems to be going pretty good. I just time warped a little bit. Well, actually this burn was pretty fast. And we got to the orbital line of Kerbin, so now we're saying goodbye to the Jool system and just leave it forever, and just time warp down and just get a maneuver node ready to encounter Kerbin. And I see there, there is one. I got one right away. It's actually pretty easy to get these Kerbin encounters, actually. So if you think it's pretty hard, actually you should try it for yourself, and just to see how easy it is actually just to get a Kerbin encounter. And also, if you're wondering if this is like a kind of tutorial to get gravity assist, this is not at all. This is just because I kind of learned this. I kind of practiced it before, like KSP 1 and 2, and just maybe kind of did watch other videos to do it, but like I didn't watch a tutorial. I just kind of played around with flying through planets and doing some gravity assist. So just to let you know, this is just not a tutorial. So if you want a tutorial, maybe I should make a video about it, right? If you want a tutorial. But anyway, right now we got our maneuver node ready for encounter Kerbin. We got right there to it, and now we're just gonna get ready to burn it. And this gravity assist will slow us down to Dres's orbital line again, like we did before. And this one will actually be pretty easy, so I kind of overshot it a little bit, so we have to just, I did a dumb mistake by pointing downwards, but that's not what we need. We needed something prograde and retrograde, not down. So I see I did get another curve encounter, but this one, it's gotta be it's just gonna be a 6 meter per second burn about. So this one will still slow us down to like Dres's orbital line. Well, actually lower. It actually lowered us lower than Dres's orbital line. So that's actually pretty lucky. I never gotten a gravity assist that lowered us that much. I mean, I thought this would lower us to Dres, but it wouldn't. But never mind. Let's just cut to the chase to just do this maneuver now, which is only 5 meters per second. And I just lowered the throttle just so it doesn't pass by it. I see there, got our gravity assist ready, and I see there it's about the same. So now we just need the time warp to the gravity assist, and we should get our gravity assist ready. So just gonna make sure we put Kerbal as the focus, and just wait for this awesome gravity assist. So this will be gravity assist 12, I'm pretty sure. So let me just check. Like I wrote it down somewhere, but we're just gonna pass by Kerbin, the awesome, beautiful blue marble, and this is gravity assist 12. Yep, and we just passed by like super fast. But anyway, other than that, that was a pretty awesome gravity assist. So now just get yet another Kerbin gravity assist, which is actually pretty easy. Only about 13 meter per second burn to get one, 14 meter per second. And also I had the glitch again where I couldn't just get an encounter. I had to like it will eventually show, but it just doesn't show right now, which is kind of weird. So I don't know why this glitch happened. I know some people had this glitch way before I did, so I don't know if this is just a glitch that was on here for a long time, and I just hope one of these updates will just fix the glitch, because I don't want this glitch to stay there forever, because maybe the new update coming, which is I think colonies, will fix it, right? Because I think the last update was the 4 science one, and I see it finally showed up. So now I can put a maneuver node that'll fix it and slow us down more to Eve's orbital line about. And but I don't want to really do Eve's. I made a mistake by doing Kerbin again, which lowered us to Moho's orbital line, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to get home. So okay, I'll just spoil it. In the end, we do make it. No, we don't. We don't make it, actually. It was kind of hard, actually, but you'll see what happens. But anyway, we're in a maneuver node, and we can burn now to actually slow ourselves down, and we'll just start the burn in about now. So we just started it, and in a 275 kilometers, this will slow us down to Eve's orbital line, and I see there, this will be gravity system number 13, and I think this will be the last gravity system we'll have to do to slow us down. So gravity, oh wow, so gravity is 13, and we'll just not worry about that. And we got another Kerbin counter that fast, only 7 meters per second. That was pretty good, actually. Like getting Kerbin, like once you get a Kerbin counter once, it's easy to get them again. Just hard to get like other ones. Like maybe if you want to get an even counter after a Kerbin one, it's pretty hard to get one of those. But it's pretty easy to just get an encounter of a planet you already encountered, basically. So anyway, we also got a Mun encounter, so it's like a time warp, and this way actually accelerates us. I turned it away and decided to just leave it like that because it was slowing us down, and so I just left it like that. 73 kilometers, that's actually pretty low. And I see there, it lowered us actually beyond Moho's orbital line, so actually it's lowered us lower. So we're in Kerbin's sphere of influence. I'm trying to circularize, because in the end, I was actually trying to do a satellite mission, not a Jool 5 mission. So I didn't know how to do this, so I thought maybe I could try to do this at Jool. I practiced in different places, and yeah, I thought I could do it, but apparently I can't. I don't have enough fuel. And also I tried using the smart gravity just to slow myself down, but it wasn't working, so because we were going too fast. So this is gonna be the end of the video. We're just gonna pass by Kerbin the last time. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, please subscribe, please share this video with others, and bye.